Okay, today I am doing the how I used to do my makeup video. I have been loving these videos that I have been seeing quite a lot of other YouTubers do, and I thought, you know what, this looks really fun, a little bit different to normal, so I thought I would have a go at recreating an old makeup look that I used to do a lot when I want to say this is the 2008-2009 era of my life, so I was like 17, 18, and it wasn't a good makeup look for me. Looking back, I cannot believe that my mum let me go out the house like that, and I don't know if I can really trust my friends and family anymore because they didn't seem to tell me how bad I looked. I literally looked like a clown, but there we go. I haven't, a lot of the products aren't products that I used back in the day. Part of me was like, should I go to Boots and buy all the products that I think I used to use, and I was like, nah, no one's got money for that, have they? So I'm just going to use what I've got and kind of improvise, so hopefully that's okay. So first of all, I'm going to start off with foundation. So I'm pretty sure the foundation I used to use around this time was Revlon Colour Stay. I was obsessed with it because I'd seen Laura from Lollipop26, or as she's now known, Buy Now Blog Later. I'd seen on her blog it was like a dupe for a MAC foundation. I feel like I'm not in the middle really. This is like my first time filming in this backdrop, so I'm not really sure how it's working. She'd been raving about it, so I went out and bought it because everything she said was like gospel to me, and it was a very heavy matte foundation. Luckily I wasn't too bad at colour matching myself, so there wasn't too much of a kind of like difference, thankfully. My younger years are when I used to go crazy with the Dream Matte Mousse, and I'd wear like really bad colours. But I'm going to use the Vichy Derma Blend because this is kind of the only foundation that I've got in my collection at the moment that I feel is very similar. So I'm going to pop this on. And it's not going to be the right colour because I have like super fake tan for this video, because I mean I still fake tan now, and I do like quite a lot of fake tan now, but I loved a lot of fake tan back in the day. Right, I'm going to put some concealer on. I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up. I'm pretty sure I used to use the collection Last and Perfection probably. I'm not really sure what I used to use concealer wise, but I'm pretty sure that I just used to put on like a full coverage foundation and that would do the job. But I'm gonna just conceal, and I just used like a concealer like this underneath my eyes because I was a young sprightly teenager and I didn't have eye bags, so that would have been nice to go back to. I would always conceal my lips as well, actually, to get ready for the lipstick. Wait till the lipstick. Oh, you're in for a treat. Never conceal those lips too much is what a 17-year-old Corey would have told you. I'm just going to powder my face because I was always like super scared of having oily skin. I like to be matte. So now I'm going to move on to bronzer. I'm looking at these photos. Yeah, I used to use quite a lot of bronzer because I was so obsessed with like wanting to be tanned. Like that was like my main, all I wanted in life was to be like really tan. So I used to use a L'Oreal bronzer. I think it was like a brunette one or something. I was obsessed with that, but I'm going to be using this one from the Estee Edit, which I got, and it's a little bit too dark for my skin tone, so it's a little bit darker than what I'd use like now, but I thought this would be perfect for an old school choreo video. So what I used to do is kind of what I do now. I just used to like put bronzer where I would naturally tan, so like on my forehead. Kind of like down my face. There was no like contouring, wasn't really like a big thing back then, so if you'd have said contouring to me I'd have been like, huh, what? And then on my nose as well, I definitely didn't contour that, but I always used to put loads on my nose because I felt like if you have a tanned nose you look like you've been in the sun. Okay, now we're going to move on to blush. And looking back at these old photos, I loved a bit of blush. Like, I don't know why I put on so much blush. It's so weird, like looking back at these and thinking, what was I thinking? So, I'm gonna use this blush from Tarte because it's like a kind of corally pink colour. The blush I used to use day in, day out was one from 17 and it was called China Pink. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but it was a very similar pink colour to this. I loved it and I used to wear it all the time and wear way too much of it. And then after that I was obsessed with like peach blusher, and that was kind of when I got into blogging. And if you look at some of my earliest blogging pictures, I just have loads of peach blusher. So I'm just going to pop this on. I used to bring it quite far down. I think there must have been a trend for loads of blusher, because when I've been watching like other people's videos, like especially Anna and Lily's, they both wore a lot of blusher as well. So it must have been like a trend, because it's weird that we all wore like so much blusher. Wow. Oh my god, this literally look, I literally look like an Oompa Loompa right now. That is like all I can describe this look at as an Oompa Loompa. So we're going to move on to eyes now. So I think I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Oh, too much. So I'm gonna combine like two of the looks that I have like taken pictures of, because I kind of mixed up my eye makeup routine. This is more like my going out makeup, by the way. This wasn't like my day-to-day makeup. I think my day-to-day makeup was a bit more natural, but I thought it'd be fun to recreate my going out, night out makeup. And the first picture is from my sixth form leavers ball, and I literally am wearing a shitload of silver eyeshadow. So that is what we are going to do today. And then the other picture is from a night out at uni. Wow, that's pigmented actually, isn't it? Yeah, so a night out at uni, and I think I've probably got like a silvery eyeshadow on the top, and then like loads of eyeliner and a bit of purple on my lower lash line, because something that I love to do was wear either purple or blue on the lower lash line. I literally just looked at the mirror. I look so orange. Oh my god. If the postman rings the door, like, I'm not going to answer. Wow, I need to go even higher looking at the picture. I need to take it right up to that brow bone. Cover your whole eyelid, eh, Corey? And I think I put some under the eye as well, actually, before I put the purple. Wow, that is something else, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure I just used to use a black liner to line my upper lash line, and then I went in with some black like pencil liner all over my lower waterline. So I'm going to take this and put this in my lower waterline, because I was obsessed with lining my lower waterline. Right, now we're going to add mascara, and in a few of the photos I'm wearing false lashes, and I'm going to show them like up here. And my false lash of choice was, I don't know if you remember the Girls Aloud Eyelure range. Well, I used to wear the Cheryl lashes all the time because I was freaking obsessed with Cheryl. And they were just like so big and so thick, and they just did not suit my eye at all. Like, I honestly thought I'd wear them and look like Cheryl. I didn't. I didn't even think Cheryl would have worn them. They were that horrific. And I'll try and insert a picture of them if I can find them online. I did have a little look. Ignore Frank, he's being a pain. I did have a little look online to see if I could buy them as a joke, but you literally can't find them anywhere now. And then brows. I don't think I ever did anything with my brows. Like, yeah, literally just didn't even touch them. I was like my brows are so bad. Okay, I'm gonna pop on a little bit of purple underneath my eye. I also used to love glitter. Used to love like a glitter eyeliner to pop underneath. I love the colour blue to like put underneath my waterline. But in this photo it looks like I've got a bit of purple, so I'm gonna do that. I think I once read in a magazine that purple suited brown eyes, so then I just ran with that. So So I once read this thing in More magazine that said to make your makeup last all day, you should use hairspray to set your makeup. So I used to spray hairspray onto my face like every day to make my makeup last. I remember when my mum found out, she was like, why on earth are you spraying hairspray on your face? Like, that's so bad for you. And I was like, yeah, but mum, they said in a magazine that it makes my makeup last. And mum was like, oh, okay, so if the magazine said to put your hair in an oven, would you do that? And I was like, well, if it made my makeup last, then yes. So just shows you that those magazines could have said anything to me and I would have copied it. I think that's my eyes done. Now we're going to move on to lips. This is going to be the best part. And this one picture, so the one look that I'm going for, I've got a very pale pink lip on. So I'm going to mix two colours. I'm going to mix a bit of MAC Mist. So I got this for one Christmas and then I put it on and was like, oh no, that is not for me. So it's very pale. But I used to love a pale lipstick, as I think most of us did, to be honest. And then the pink, the actual shade that I used to wear was a Barry M1. I think it was Barry M103. Very pale pink, literally horrific. I'm kind of going to mix them together. Over the past few months I've been really ruthless with like my makeup clear outs. So I literally have like no old makeup anymore, which is typical. I guess that's what I get for being ruthless. And then when videos like this come around, I've got nothing to... Now that I've taken my hair down, I always used to wear my hair quite curly. And then what I'm going to do is, I always used to wear a plait. So in my leavers ball picture, I've got like a plait. So I'm going to do a plait in my hair. And then I loved a big earring, so I'm just going to pop these into. I'm just going to pop them in. Okay, and here we have the finished look. I don't know if I was a little bit too harsh with the bronzer, like maybe I didn't use as dark a bronzer, but the eyes and blush and lips were definitely like this, but I look hideous. A lot of people have watched their previous videos and been like, oh, I actually quite like the look, but I do not like this. I literally am itching to get this off. I'm pretty sure I just missed a parcel being delivered because I was like, there's no way I'm opening the door looking like this. So yeah, so that is kind of how I used to do my makeup. I've got a little Corrie necklace because Cheryl had one, so I had one. I loved a statement earring, I loved a plait, I also loved a big flower in my hair. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been really fun to kind of do something a little bit different, and it's been quite funny looking back at old pictures, and hopefully you have enjoyed seeing how I used to do my makeup. I think we can just all thank God that I don't do my makeup like this anymore. Let me know your biggest beauty mistake that you used to do when you were younger, and if you've done this video yourself, let me know, like send me a link, because I would love to watch this. I think this is so funny to see how everyone used to do their makeup. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you very soon in my next video, hopefully looking a little less like an Oompa Loompa, hopefully looking a little more normal. But yeah, thanks so much for watching everyone. Bye.